on, truck. Do it, truck. Hi, people of the world. It's your favorite abandoned warehouse weirdo here with another car review. Today I have a 2020 Nissan Titan SL 4x4. Now you would think if I'm going to do an off-road review, I would do it with the Pro X4 edition because that is the off-road edition of the Titan. Not the SL, which is near the top of the model lineup. It's a more luxurious edition, hence all the chrome in the 20-inch wheels. The biggest difference between this and the top spec Nissan Titan Platinum Reserve, which is only $1,500 more, is the fact that the sea of chrome around the Nissan hamburger bun is satin chrome on the Platinum Reserve instead of chrome like on this SL. You're welcome for that lesson in chrome versus chrome. I feel if someone from the Roman Empire traveled through time, they would be a fan of this truck. It's just very majestic how it has Titan embossed across the top of the grille like that. That was the dumbest thing I've ever said in my entire life. So the wheels on this Titan are 20s, as you can see, and they look kind of tiny on this truck because this is a lot larger than your average half-ton pickup truck, and there's a reason for that. And it involves a 5-liter diesel that I'll get to in a little bit. But one thing I find odd, despite the size and weight of this truck, it is still utilizing a 2-piston caliper up front despite some of its competitors having 4-pot calipers. I guess it doesn't matter the amount of pots in the caliper, it is the size of them. The side mirror on it is the size of my head. It looks like it could be one of the helmets from the Daft Punk guys. I gotta stop making weird comparisons on vehicles to other objects. Oh wow, the license plate lights are LED. Nice touch, Nissan. Speaking of touch, let's see how gentle this goes down. Oh, that's a trust fall right there. Hey, it's got cup holders. Hell yeah. The back of this truck is actually pretty nice. The tailgate's super comfy and I shouldn't be sitting on it with white shorts. And there's LED lights back here all over the place, even hidden ones inside the tailgate. Ooh, there is a power inverter back here. These are super girthy and rugged. And this bed liner feels like it'll take your skin off if you slide across it. It's got rails down here also, with little plastic covers on them. And you can get a 5th wheel if you get the diesel, which is crazy. Let's see if I can do it. This tailgate's pretty easy to pick up. One finger. Yep. Whoa. Before I got this thing to do the review on it, I saw the sticker price in the email and I was like, what is up with these super expensive pickup trucks? Like, who would spend that much on a pickup? But I kind of get it now after driving it. It is a luxury vehicle. But I want to know from all of you watching, how many of you think a truck should be a luxury vehicle? And how many think it should just serve a purpose like off-roading or a utilitarian vehicle? Let me know below. When I first hopped in this truck last week, my initial reaction was, holy shit, this is a Nissan Titan. Jeez, enough cup holders in this thing? This is incredible how nice the interior of this truck is. I was kind of blown away. I wasn't expecting it to be this much on a luxury scale. Oh, hello. Oh my God. The seat back is so thin. Holy shit. The seats in here, while they are comfortable, they don't offer any bolstering. They don't need to. It's a Nissan Titan. And they are heated. However, they're not ventilated or cooled in any way. More cup holders. The center console on here is fun. It's like Legos, kind of. The pieces are interchangeable and you can position them however you like on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 cup holders back here. Why do you need 8 cup holders? You can only fit 3 people. And then this massive 9-inch touchscreen display that's paired to a Fender audio sound system. I didn't know Fender was in the car audio game, and now I know. It sounds great too. This Titan also has the optional panoramic glass roof. Oh, I have to turn the truck on. Sounds good. And I noticed it doesn't really twist the truck too much when you rev it. Oh, It's got pretty good engine mounts. I wonder if there's like a torque damper on the side of there too to keep the engine planted. Where do you go? Oh yeah, there's a roll back here, that's for sure. The gear selector lever here on the tree straight up looks like an HD truck. It's got the tow haul button on the end and then this little up and down button to select gears, as well as an integrated trailer brake with a little settings menu. I don't tow stuff very often, so there's a menu. I especially like the gauges on this truck. They have the little inclinometer and your roll right there on the side. And it also shows the truck as it's moving while you're driving it in real time. And it shows you the percentages on there. They adjust accordingly to whatever obstacles you're on, as well as this shows you where the power is being delivered throughout the drivetrain. So like if I switch it to 4-wheel drive, boom, showing it's locking in 4-wheel drive. And now it'll transfer power to all 4 wheels. I could sit here for an hour and still not cover all of the features that this thing has. I didn't even scratch the surface. There are more acronyms in this thing, especially in safety features, than I know what to do with. All I can say is if you're really interested in this truck, look it up and look at all the specs. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's crazy how much you get with this SL package. First things first, this is not the Pro X4 edition. It has 20-inch chrome wheels on it, so I'm not gonna be going hardcore on the off-road. I'll give it a fair test, but I'm not gonna beat the shit out of this thing by any means. This truck is so big. I have to go way over to get away from all the trees over there. Now it does have cameras, so let's turn on the camera. There we go. Now I can see what's ahead of me. I don't wanna bottom out coming into this. Oh my God, I can't even make it up this part. Oh, these tires are poop. There we go, 4 high, like a little mountain goat. Man, this will be interesting. We'll do, if I can make it all the way up to my big hill, we'll do it. I really would like to get a review of the Pro X4. I want to see what Nissan's best for off-road will do on this trail. Give it some beans. Got cameras set up. I'm gonna do this in 2-wheel drive. I know I couldn't make it up that hill earlier in 2-wheel drive coming out of the wash, but I wasn't really giving it a fair shot because of the fact that I was coming at such a slow speed. So as soon as I untwist my seatbelt here, we will give this a shot in 2-wheel drive with a little bit more momentum. And if not, then 4-wheel drive it is. You got the power for it, that's for sure, but you got the traction. Come on, truck. Do it, truck. Do it, 2-wheel drive, truck. Do it, 2-wheel drive, truck. Yeah, you did it. I was roasting the tires coming up that hill. Going back down, no problem. Now this doesn't have any form of hill descent control. Doesn't even actually have a rear locking diff. You have to get the Pro X4 for that. But yeah, for this not being an off-road package truck, it did that in 2-wheel drive, so. Winch struts, yay. Wow, that's a really short engine bay. That doesn't look too fun to work on. Hi, and welcome to Garage Science with Sarah. Powering this 2020 Nissan Titan is the VK56 VD. Is a 5.6 liter direct injection V8 that produces 400 horsepower at 5,800 RPM and 413 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM. Now the reason why this truck seems so much larger than other half-ton pickups is because of the fact this is available with a 5-liter Cummins V8 diesel. Yeah, forget working on this thing. Oof, that would not be fun. I can only imagine with the Cummins V8 in there. That's a pretty tight cramped engine bay. The windshield protrudes pretty far over on top of the engine itself. So it's kind of like somewhere in between a 1/2 ton and a 3/4 ton. It's like a 5/8 ton. In the name of science, I am now going to give it the beans. I'm going to enable the tow haul mode. It actually doesn't make that big of a difference, but we'll do it anyway. Disable traction control and give it a little assistance and let this thing eat. Ready? Go. Ooh. Plenty. Dude, this thing sounds good. It sounds really good. Okay, that's good. This thing, it's deceptive. Hi, I'm back. New for 2020, the transmission found in this Titan is a 9G-tronic 9-speed automatic. Now, if you watch my recent Mercedes reviews, you probably think that 9G-tronic name sounds a little bit familiar, and that's because this gearbox is actually sourced from Mercedes Daimler. Time for the braking test. This is gonna hurt. No one behind me? Here goes. Ooh! Alright. Not bad. Not bad. I didn't think it was gonna stop that quick because I saw it only had 2-pot calipers up front. But it's got over 13-inch rotors all the way around, so. Oh, this thing will stop in a hurry. That's not bad. 99% of the people that buy this truck will probably never do what I did with it today, but I find it fun to test vehicles in different scenarios than most people would expect them to be used for. And this didn't do too bad off-road. On-road, it's super comfy on-road. And it doesn't get the greatest fuel economy, but there is an available diesel. This seems like the perfect truck for a dad or a grandpa to show up at the fishing hole with in bougie fashion. It's a luxury pickup truck to go camping with. It's different. I like it. If you guys have never seen one of my vehicle reviews before, I have multiple categories to rate and assess them that don't make very much sense. Starting with the bean score. Bean score is a rating of 1 to 5 beans based on feeling you get in your gut when you give it the beans. And the Nissan Titan is getting a rating of 1.4 beans. I'm getting a little bit more precise with those bean scores. I think all of you would appreciate that because my rating system's confusing enough as it is. Anyway, this is a quick truck and it's super smooth with this 9-speed automatic transmission. I actually really like it. But next is the meatball score. It is a rating of 1 to 5 meatballs based on a truck's ability to tackle off-road obstacles that look like chunks of meat. And the 2020 Nissan Titan SL is getting a rating of 2.5 meatballs. I'm impressed. I didn't think this truck was gonna do that big hill in 2-wheel drive because it was struggling early on, but it made it up that hill in 2-wheel drive, so not bad for such a heavy truck. I just wish Nissan would offer a Nismo off-road edition slated higher than the Pro X4, something to really compete against the Raptor with. Next is the cookie category. Why does it smell like salt water? I'm in Arizona. It smells like the beach. That is so weird. Anyway, cookie category is next. It's an assessment of 1 to 5 cookies based on what you get for what you spend. And the SL edition of the Nissan Titan is getting a rating of 2.7 cookies. Despite this truck being over $60,000, it's getting a slightly above average rating because of how packed full of tech and features and gadgets and how comfy it is and how actually luxurious it feels in the cabin of this truck. It feels like a luxury vehicle. Lastly is the penguin score. It is a rating of 1 to 5 penguins based on how much I personally like a vehicle. And the Nissan Titan SL 4x4 is getting a rating of 2.5 penguins. It's getting an average score just because the Pro X4 edition would be up my alley. That personally would be the way I would go, or even just a base model 4x4 and I would fully customize it myself. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this review and I will see you soon with another. Bye.